Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Bricka. Hey, Jenna. It's so cold. How cold is it? Oof. Hey, Rainbow Butterfly. How's your day? Overslept. Almost called out of work if TikTok didn't come back. So yeah, negative 12 here in Cornwall, so you're right, Jordan. It is hot. Or it is cold, I mean. It is cold. Hey, Vanna. Very beside myself. Well, sure, Jenna. I mean, what else are you going to do at work, right? Your job? Fuck that noise. Just got in a tub. It's 14 in Hotlanta. I forget what that is in Celsius, but it's negative 12 Celsius here. But yeah, 14 in Atlanta, that would be pretty cold for Atlanta. Gonna be 3 layers to go outside. 14 Fahrenheit is minus 10 Celsius. So yeah, about what it is here. So it's almost as cold as it's basically about as cold as it is here in Southern Ontario. Hope my work closes because I see might get a teeny bit of snow, and we all panic in general. Hey, Aiden. I mean, South Carolina gets snow rarely enough that yeah, you're not really set up for it. Like people always make fun of southern states for like shutting down when they get like a tiny bit of snow, but historically, traditionally those states don't get snow. Hey, Fausto. Hey, Caroline. So like, yeah, you like your infrastructure isn't set up for it. We can't operate with snow, right? Like you're like, yeah, you're just not. Hey, Beetlejuice, you're not set up for those for that sort of thing. Moving to Wisconsin for the cheese, native cheese curds. Hi, Mark. Hey, Morris. Tell me Emily lives in Wisconsin. I don't know who that is. I'm going to become a curd. The dream. That's the dream right there. Timberland Speeder girlfriend. Ah. Did groceries, laundry, and brought out the trash. Now I get to relax and feel accomplished. Yay. I probably should do some groceries. I'm almost out of toothpaste. I need to go to the grocery store because I'll probably need to go tomorrow, even though I've still got a few groceries left. I'll probably actually need to hit up the grocery store tomorrow because I don't know if I've got 2 more nights of toothpaste left. Hey, Laser. I made fruit kebabs. Cool, cool. 6 inches. Nice. Oh, of snow. 6 inches of snow. Your message. I didn't see your message, Rebecca. Inspired me to stream. People bugged me into it. Yeah, Biohazard. Because my best friend, Sailor Moon shirt. Yep, I am wearing a Sailor Moon shirt. I haven't worn this one in a while. It's been a while since I've worn this one, which is a shame because it's very cool. It's a very cool shirt. I haven't worn it in a while. And it's a very, very good shirt. I am part hot dog. Hot dogs have human DNA in there. Neat. That's my bookshelf. Still needs more books, but they're coming. Luna shirt. Nice, nice. Shirt is rare. I mean, not really. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just find it online. Like I got it on like Redbubble or TeePublic or one of those shirts that just have like prints t-shirts on demand. Do you think Sailor Mercury's curtains match the drapes? Yes. Buffalo Bills bullying Baltimore. Goodreads giveaways. I used to enter those. I stopped using Goodreads a long time ago. I actually did get a few books through the Goodreads giveaways. Hey, Uncle Buck. Of varying quality. I got one book that way that I absolutely loved. Unbecoming. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. I still haven't gotten a library card. Over 200 books. Filled a whole bookshelf. Hey, Barbara. So yeah, Unbecoming. I got one called Unbecoming that I thoroughly enjoyed. Another one, I think Big Wide Open or something like that, which sucked. Horrible book. A few others that were mostly okay. 27 bookshelves and boxes of books everywhere. I'm a reading channel and people send me books constantly. That makes sense. I wish I could be a reading channel, but I don't read enough. I have started reading Die. Re-traumatized by issue 3 all over again. Audiobooks are your friend? No, not for me. Ecstasy or LSD? Never, Mark. Audiobooks, I don't have the right brain for it, frankly. I'm not an auditory person. People film read with me videos. Just lay in bed and read and film themselves. You can do that. Oscar nominations? I haven't seen the Oscar nominations. I said Big Wide Opening and it sounds dirty. Oh, any of the Oscar films? I don't even know what was nominated. So I think the name of the book was Big Wide Open or something like that. Maybe not. That might not be the name. Is Wicked nominated? Wicked sucked. I'd have to pull up my Goodreads list to get the name of it. Anyway, it sucked. Go to your Goodreads and go to giveaways. Then talk to one. I don't know if I actually remember my login for that, come to think of it. It's been a long time since I actually went to, since I used Goodreads. Yeah. I did get there. Snow White and 17 Dwarfs movie. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I don't really care, Mark. Genuinely, I don't care one way or the other. Definitely not going to see Wicked. Once once both parts of Wicked are on streaming, I might watch it. Might. See TikTok. Just so fucking stupid. Like the Democrats just fucking handed him a win. For no fucking reason. The Democrats are so fucking stupid. A lot of Mel Brooks as of late. Love that guy. Yeah, he's good. Mel Brooks is great. I've never used TikTok. Let's see. Actually, looks like quite a few that I did win. Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, so. Yeah, so the ones I won 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl, which was pretty good. Sarong Party Girls, which was pretty good as far as I could tell. The Dog That Laid Eggs kind of sucked. The Blood of Kings, I apparently never reviewed. Did I not even read that one? I don't think I even received that one. Ill Fortune Be Dark in the Eyes, that one was terrible. That one was shit. Bright Lights, Dark Nights was pretty good. Devil's Detective was really good. I really liked that one. A long time ago. Yeah, it has been a long time since I just ordered pizza the first time in 3 years. Nice. Nice, Jordan. So I don't know if they can stay wet and it's minus 10 Celsius. Yeah, good job, Jordan. It was Chernobyl water. Yeah, Beetlejuice said these are books that I won on Goodreads. These are just some of the books that I won through Goodreads way, way back. It's a Rice Night Brook. All right, the Big Wide Calm. That's what it was. The Big Wide Calm, which kind of sucked. It's bad to salt the earth. Why is being salt of the earth a good thing? That is a good question, Vanna. I don't know. Hey, Val. No, Rebecca. My good reasoning. I don't even remember. I already closed it. It has been so long since I. 'Yeah. When did I last? When was my last review? 2014. Looks like. No, maybe 2017. I don't know. It looks like I added some stuff back in 2022. Okay, yeah. So, like, I stopped using it in 2017, came back briefly in 2022, and then stopped again. I scammed you on Goodreads. And yes, Rebecca, Tia Maddie, lowercase m. So, And yeah, so what Rebecca wrote, though it's a lowercase m, Tia Maddie with a lowercase m, capital T, lowercase m. If I could have one power, but it had to be the most pointless power in the world, what would your power be? I don't know. Yeah, as far as what it means. So it comes from my angsty goth teenager days. Uh, Tiamat from Babylonian mythology. Oh, hi, Buttercup. Sorry, hi, Buttercup. So I might have been looking at something else when you came in. I think I might have been on a different tab when you came in. So yeah, I liked the god Tiamat or goddess. I like the goddess Tiamat from Babylonian mythology. And so I was using that as my as part of my screen name. Keep up a good. Goodreads kind of sucks. Hey, Nashi. Hey, ugly hobo. Um, too late to do makeup. It's never too late to do makeup, Mark. Use it for book suggestions and free giveaways. It was so yeah. So yeah, I was using Tiamat as part of my screen name, and somebody that I had been chatting with online started calling me Tiamati. So I used that for a couple things. Reading a book about medical trauma. Yeah, I will never read something like that. Give TikTok back. Which is stupid because, like, the whole thing proves that the ban was, like, the fact that TikTok came back before Trump even went into office proved that they didn't actually have to go down. Brett just gave out your password. No. No, I don't use any variant of Tiamat as a password for anything. Ordering books tonight. No, I ordered the books Friday. I ordered them on Friday, color purple. The shaving Kent is doing makeup. Make off. Men can wear any makeup, but I'd suggest a natural routine because men don't want to look like they're wearing makeup. Indeed, they don't. Inauguration? No, fuck no. Why would I? I don't want. I've never watched a presidential inauguration. What do I fucking care? FEMA camps for homeless. Yeah. Yeah, the homeless are just going to be shoved into cells. Wouldn't be surprised. Although I suppose the president isn't the one who would decide what to do with the homeless. That would be up to states and cities. That said, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot more homeless people being pushed into like prison cells and shit like that. Yeah, that was what I was reading when I stopped. That was what I like. I had been reading it when I stopped reading it all, or when I stopped updating. That was what I was reading when I stopped updating it. What are my lowest rated books? I'm curious. I only gave 1 star to the Devil Dinosaur Omnibus. Huh. Would have thought I would have given it better. Mass Effect Deception, yeah. All right, so there's a few that, in retrospect, I was probably a little bit harder with than they deserved. What did I say about the Dastard? I said nothing about that one. Need another male to bro with? It's a different request. Sure. All right, and I've now closed. What's my Goodreads name? Tiamatty. Tiamatty. I make a. I don't have any makeup, Mark. I don't like how makeup feels. Drug cocktail. Do you think they'll pump into Joe Biden tomorrow? I mean, he'll probably need something. He'll need something to get through that fucking day. Anyway, I've closed the Goodreads tab, and now I will never get back. And now it'll be another 5 years before I open it again. No, I never think of the woman from Winnipeg. My viewers are way more obsessed with her than I ever was. Doing man shit? Like what, Buttercup? What kind of man shit are you doing, Buttercup? Hey, Benzie. You could have won a peg. Did I ever dream of you? I never remember my dreams. I never remember any of my dreams, okay? 75% similar taste in books. Cool, cool. Cut down a tree together. What do you think, Katy Perry's latest album flopped? I don't know. 0% taste in books. It's where it's at, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuicette. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just wasn't what her audience was really looking for from her. Aunt was getting married to the actor who played it in the original Beetlejuice movie. Neat. Michael Keaton, you mean? Picture your head like a movie. Sometimes, but not often, because I don't have like I try to, but like I don't know. I'm not particularly good at that sort of thing. Like my like You know that thing where, like, imagine a red apple in your mind, and like different people imagine, like, sort of like some people can envision a bright red apple, like just perfectly envision it. Some people, it's a little darker. Some people, it's more of an outline, that sort of thing. And some people can't picture the apple at all. I'm sort of in that group. Your aunt was engaged to him. Well, congratulations to your dream aunt. Down with Bill Maher. Indeed. Fuck that dude. Are you sure you've seen an apple? I have seen apples. I used to eat apples. I used to eat apples a lot. Underneath it now. I find them messy. I don't particularly like how messy they are. Like the juice is running down my arm and running down my hand and my wrist and everything. I'm just, it's annoying. Hard time picturing people's faces. I'd be a horrible witness. Someone said, "Draw me an apple." Skill side, you couldn't. I mean, I probably like if I knew how to draw, I could probably draw an apple. Because I mean, I know what apples look like. I love peaches, but I eat them over the sink. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like they're sort of like they're just kind of ball-like, but like a little bit flat on top. Am I good at singing? Fuck no. I'm a terrible singer. Dana, you love plums. Disney Channel screen art. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens. Good for them, I guess. An apple is kind of a blobby heart with seven. Right, yeah, Banzy, exactly. An apple has a blobby heart with a little stem on top. A plum is a type of fruit. Not to be confused with a plum, which is self confidence, assurance, especially in a demanding situation. What would be your death row final meal? Your mom's pussy and your dad's dick. Do both. That's an Andrew Tate. He's a fucking asshole. He's a piece of shit, and he always has been. Peaches are best on skin. That's with the skin of peaches. Let someone eat the whole fruit if they give me all of the skin. You lazy husband. Weird Asian fruits we don't get here in North America. Yep. And yes, I remember. I remember the song "Peaches." Ugly hobo. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Yeah, I remember that song. Peach da. But yeah, I remember. I remember when that song hit it big. I like. I yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, the presidents of the United States were a two-hit wonder. They had Lump and they had Peaches. I might be talking about a different Peaches song. Do they have two songs about Peaches? That seems like a bit much. There's also a singer who goes by Peaches. She's pretty fun. I like her song Bodyline. Hey, honey bunny. There's a walkout called Lovely Peaches. Hey, Nashie's mom. Last Nashie, are you still here, Last Nashie? Your mom is here. Hope you're ready for your last meal. MacBook is dying. All right. All right. Good night, Morris. When does my online order come in? No idea, Beetlejuice said. That hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered it Friday night. Yeah, it's not going to ship on a weekend, so like it's. See if it does give any sort of. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know when it's going to get here. Eventually. You don't do Amazon? Nope. What does it take to become a moderator? Takes a whim. Can't believe I changed my name and didn't even get so much as a giggle. That you, Buttercup? Monster Hunter? No, I never played any of the Monster Hunter games. Buffalo wins. Cool, cool. That's just that test. It all comes down to my whims. It all comes down to me just deciding, you know what, fuck it, fine. It is usually going to be people that I like. And usually, hey, Comic Brook, usually people that I've been bugged about giving a wrench to. You know, that a lot of the other people want me to give a wrench to. Just launched Princess Bride. That'd be when they announced the Princess Buttercup. Good movie. Good movie. Fuck It Fine is literally the anthem of people of a certain age. Yep. It's one of the most quotable movies of all time. Like half the lines in the movie are regularly quoted by people. I support the sun. Colder than a witch's teeth up in here. Yep. Mine is just a male on your mod squad. Nah, I'd rather surround myself with hot chicks. Who doesn't want to be surrounded by some fine ladies? I'm Charlie, and they're all my angels. Hi, Vanna. Cheesy. I know, I know. Chat gets pretty spicy in here. Indeed, it does. How to be more responsibilities. I mean, it's not like there are any responsibilities with being one of my mods. Need a hot guy. Well, if any of them ever come in, Mark, I will consider it. Burn. Cheesy action one-liners, my favorite. You have to occasionally prove a message. And often I would have approved it anyway. Our child is hungry. She wants some of your specialty rice. I ain't got time to bleed. Come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Loving really dumb movies. Birdemic, Fateful Findings, Samurai Cop, The Room. I've been making my way through rewatching Star Trek Picard. Halfway through the second season. It's halfway through the series, which kind of all downhill from where I am, honestly. By a Scottish church. I think not, though. My inheritance would need to be much, much larger for that. That did just remind me. I need to remember my aunt's funeral is Monday. Or Tuesday. Tuesday morning. My aunt's funeral is 10 o'clock on 10 a.m. Tuesday, Scottish time, 5 in the morning Canadian. You're in East Coast. Yeah, like a month ago. Yeah, she died like it was like a month ago now, and just now able to. They're just now able to have the funeral. There were some weird delays with certain things. I didn't really know her very well. Um, I haven't seen her since I was like 12 or 13 or something like that. So it's been a long, long, long ass time. The aliens landed in your backyard. What would you do to keep them entertained? I don't know. Icky. Show them Star Trek? Hey, Fausto, what should I? Cancer. I forget what kind of cancer, but yeah, she died of cancer. It was pretty quick. Gave me a link to a Scottish cat church. My aunt, Icky. She died about a month ago. You could be an animal for a day. What would you be? A cat. Spend the whole day sleeping. £60,000, £145,000, £50,000, 38,000. I'll admit, some of those are significantly more affordable than one would expect a church to be. Be a cat snoozing in a sunbeam. Yep. You already do that? True. How old is she? Not sure. 80s, I think. 70s or 80s. If you could invent a holiday, what, when, and how would you celebrate it? I don't know. That said, you know, £40,000 is still like $80,000 Canadian. Plus, I expect the ones that are most affordable. You know, probably out in the country, not a lot of probably have not great internet access, that sort of thing. So what does he get? No. Probably in their 70s, maybe in her 80s. I'm not sure. I'm cooking for these questions. I don't know. I'm not very creative when it comes to that sort of thing. One for 40 is so cool. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking particularly closely at the churches themselves, Val. If you could use one emoji for the rest of your life, post it. Easy for me. I don't use emojis. I never use emojis. How hairy is you? Want to dunk your hand in wax and then peel it off? No, I can't say as that thought has ever occurred to me, Comic Book. That seems like a very weird thought to have. But what do I know? Not dunking and not using skin safe wax. No, that one is not loading. That one apparently I have to download. I love a wax dunk. Wax your beard. I just pour candles to myself. Uh, my mom's brother's wife. She is my mom's brother's wife. You're a wrestler. What would your intro music be? We need a shave show. So you typing? I'm not going to read it if it's mean. No, I wasn't actually typing anything though. Why do you know so much about wrestlers? I used to like. I used to like wrestling back when I was younger. I don't know. I do watch some wrestling videos now. I do watch wrestling videos now and then. I don't know. It's fun. Wrestling is fun. Bret Hart was a good wrestler. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the best. You know, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. He was one of the best. So one person say that like his biggest weakness was on the mic, and he was still very good on the mic. Wrestling is deep south. Well, not really. Wrestling is global. You could go back in time, where and why? I would not go back in time. with Bret Hart is he hates Vince. I mean, is it a problem to hate Vince? Vince McMahon was a piece of shit. The greatest thing that Bret Hart ever did was lay out Vince McMahon. All right, good night, Mark. Yeah, like after the Montreal screw job, um, Bret was in the locker room and pissed. Vince figured, okay, I probably should go talk to him. And so Vince went into the locker room, and the two sort of locked up briefly. And before they were being pulled apart, Bret Hart sort of managed to get a uppercut in, just like a punch beneath Vince's arms. Just managed to get a punch in and just laid him the fuck out. Week before the eclipse, rent a car, drive to Canada, and pound on my door until I come outside and watch it with you. Putt travels through time. Oh, good night, Val. So yeah, that was the greatest moment of Bret Hart's career. Punching out Vince McMahon. A man who deserved it and far more and far worse. The dude's a piece of shit. Putt. Like mini putt? R.I.P. Owen Hart. Yep, definitely. Pajama Sam? Can't think of it. Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It would depend. Like, hey, Larry. Realistically, like, pro wrestlers don't really get to choose their own songs. They're usually made like in house, or else songs that are licensed for like saying Vince McMahon wanted to see him dead, and that I don't believe. I don't think Vince wanted Owen to die. Like I don't like that was absolutely not the plan, and I expect Vince probably did feel genuinely bad about Owen Hart's death. Convertible. Don't know where Putt Putt came from. Putt Putt is the purple car. When you come out to wrestle, you choose a badass song. I mean, it depends. Like for like an indie thing, yeah, you're probably allowed to just like because the bands aren't going to be aware that you're using the music. It's not televised or anything. So yeah, for those, yeah, sure. Here's the song I want to come out to. Yeah, sure, fucking whatever. Once you get into like the pros, WWE, AEW, that sort of thing, at that point, I expect you have a lot less control over your music. For one thing, I mean, like if you want to use a like an existing song, you're going to need to get um, it's going to need to be licensed from whoever holds the copyright to it. WWE is fake. I would say less fake and more choreographed. Shit still hurts. Like, there's just no getting around it. It still hurts. They're like, somebody slaps your chest. Yes, they're doing it in a way as to make it, as to minimize the harm. But it's still a big dude slapping you in the chest. Hard enough to actually make it audible. Again, not fake, choreographed. It's stunt work. It is stunt work. Shit still hurts. They're being very careful. They're absolutely being very careful not to injure each other. But even aside from the fact that injuries still happen routinely, even when everything goes completely right, even when everything goes completely perfect, still painful. It still hurts. What's on the Macho Man? Stunt dancing with fists? Kinda, yeah. It's entertainment. It's all a show. But wrestling is smashing someone with a chair. Yeah, I mean, like a chair across the back. It's a chair across the back. There's no. WWE is not on Netflix yet. Like some of that shit, there's just no faking it. There's certain aspects of wrestling. There's no faking it. You get body slammed onto a ladder, you're getting slammed onto a fucking ladder. It hurts. It'd be too much to ask if they wore some actual clothing like other professional sports. I mean, it varies. Some of them do. The amount of clothing they wear varies. Hulk Hogan getting mercilessly booed was so. Oh, that was the best part. Hulk Hogan getting booed. Oh yeah, that was great. And Hogan tried to blame it on politics, but Undertaker endorsed Trump, and he got a huge ovation when he came out. No, people just think Hulk Hogan's an asshole. Gladiator movie territory. NWO. Loved the end. I loved the NWO. Jake the Snake was a little bit before my time. I didn't really I didn't see much of Jake the Snake. Yeah, obviously one of the greats, but flips and stunts need to be practiced. I loved the NWO. That was good shit for a while, and then they kind of ran it into the ground. One of those things where Bischoff was kind of just too in love with his own idea. He was unable to let it go. Yeah, WCW. They did have some good stuff. Yeah, at one point, but they got too invested in. They got too invested in twists. Hogan is annoying. He is. Dinner with three people, living or dead. Who would you pick? Probably living. I think I would choose living, Mark. Dinner with dead people, it would be like a poor conversation. It'd smell terrible depending on how long they've been dead, and it's just very gross. Nothing in my brain except sarcasm, and very little of that, Buttercup. My brain is mostly filled with comic books and Simpsons quotes. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Hi, Peter. Why is Mystique Omega level? I mean, she can change her shape, but that's about it. It's not like she can, like, it's not like, Hi, Matthew. If she takes Wolverine's form, she doesn't get adamantium claws. Turning into Cyclops doesn't give her optic blasts. So, shapeshifting's useful, sure, but compared to, say, reality manipulation or controlling the weather. Telepathy, telekinesis. It's Still's binging fast food's beyond out of control right now. Do you ever step in? Not much I can do. I mean, I couldn't really control it even when we were living together. Hamtaro? Never watched Hamtaro, no. Waterfall fast food binge mukbangs. Well, I hope they're at least making her money. $10 out. Yeah, that's definitely too cold. Where's Scapegoat? Probably sleeping again. Should I watch it? Yeah. Scrape is no one's business. I'd call it 8 times. That shouldn't tell me make a living. YouTube. She makes a living off YouTube. outward expression of her inner turmoil. Probably. One thing I do know is she ain't sleeping. Ah, she's having sex, Jordan. Oh, good night, last Nashi. Good for her, then, Jordan. Good for her. Especially if it's lasting an hour. Woo. Yeah, on 2 separate occasions. I lived with her from 2004 to 2011, and then from 2020 to 2023. Which we call local establishments. Check behind the Arby's dumpster. Elmar back at it again. Everyone in our chat swore the Mulholland Drive scene was scary, but they hyped it way too hard. I never watched Mulholland Drive. If I wrote a message for you to say to some of my friends, would you do it? Sure. Hey, Elf. Sure, Buttercup. Have you seen the movie My Old Ass? I have not, Rainbow. Hello, dainty girls. Buttercup loves you. Looks like I might have missed something from Beetlejuicette. I hope it's not the poopy sex her man likes. Meant BDSM? No. Honestly, I'm not even into BDSM porn. Though I did enjoy the comic Sunstone by Stephen Sajic, which was about BDSM, but also lesbian romance. NYC movie called Kids. Never watched it. Yeah, Sunstone was very sweet and very sexy. and very good art. Sajik is just a phenomenal artist. I prove that this just curses are not very offensive. Love that that was the message you missed and read out loud. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't show me all the chats. Sometimes like there'll be messages that just don't show up. I don't know what the fuck happened. What kind of porn do you watch? I like to watch your dad's porn. I like to watch the porn that your dad made. Kids was depressing if it's the one I'm thinking about. It got filtered, but you should have seen it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't even show at all. Some messages. Lame answer. Yes, he said she won't attend the inauguration. I mean, why the fuck would she? Coffee or tea? Neither. Like the vile shit that like all the like the insulting shit that like gets said about her. Why the fuck would she attend? Like, why would she bother? Comedy or horror? I don't like horror at all, so comedy. Like same with Michelle Obama. Everyone, like Republicans making this huge deal out of the fact that Michelle Obama is not going to the inauguration. The vile fucking shit that Trump said about her. Why the fuck would she go? You know? Trump's a fucking asshole. Trump's an asshole, and so is everyone who supports him. Trump went to Biden. He did not go to Biden's inauguration. If that's in business, then no, he was just a pissy little fuckwit. He was just a bitchy little fucker. Republicans are so critical. Yep. Democrats are playing too nice. Yep. Democrats follow the rules too much against party that does nothing but break them. Yeah. Jimmy Carter's in heaven, probably. I don't believe heaven exists, so Thoughts on the ceasefire? I mean, we'll see how long it lasts. Like, I genuinely don't expect Israel to keep to it. Like, what Israel's going to do is just they'll go back to what they've been doing for decades, with just like occasional bombings and shootings. Yeah, rather than like a rather than 100 bombs a day, they'll go back to dropping a few bombs every few days. Shoot some Palestinians every few days. If you could give your viewers a gift, what would it be? Full frontal nudity. Unfortunately, I can't give that. I can't do the full frontal nudity. I'm sorry. But the other thing with the ceasefire is like Gaza is leveled. Really too fucked for my brain to comprehend. Yeah. Like, it's just there is nothing in Gaza right now. Like, who's committed to actually rebuilding Gaza right now? Like, who's saying like we're going to do a Marshall Plan for Gaza? Like, is anyone fucking committed to that? Is fucking Israel going to be like, now you're releasing the hostages as a way of showing that we have no hard feelings, as a way of making up for the fact that we destroyed your entire fucking home, that we destroyed every fucking building in the entire fucking area, that we will donate resources so that you can rebuild. Is Israel gonna fucking do that? No. Not in any serious degree, anyway. U.S. going to be going in being like, here's the money, here's the resources, here's what you need to rebuild. Not in any serious degree, especially now with fucking Trump. Like, it's going to take generations for Gaza to be rebuilt. Multiple generations. Because they have fucking nothing. The entire place was leveled to the ground. You'll donate to Gaza, Mark. I mean, why should it be up to individuals, though? They love the message. Hopefully, they'll forgive me for never talking in our voice chats whenever you're live. Like, why should it be up to just random assholes on the internet to rebuild Gaza? Israel, US, Canada, UK, all those countries are the ones who fucking destroyed it. Let them fucking rebuild it. Let them be the ones giving the Palestinians the funds to do it. I mean, I haven't backed anything on Kickstarter in a long time, Rebecca. But like, you know, you know, all those governments destroyed it. Let them commit to assisting with the rebuilding efforts. And with no strings attached, like, just like, going in, like, we're gonna help. We're not setting any conditions on our assistance. It's your territory. You set the rules on how the rebuilding's gonna go. Global warming going to burn the West down. It's gonna burn everyone down. Yeah, extreme weather events are just going to keep happening more and more. Every country is going to be spending more and more money on disaster relief for their own people. Vastly more. It's going to cost vastly more than it would have cost to take action to slow or halt global warming in the first place. But once again, go back to Ronald fucking Reagan. Environmentalism's for pussies. Everything sucks. Everything's frustrating. Everything's pain in the ass. Everything's horrible, and it's all down to rich people. Rich fucks. Always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Voting for some because can tell. Yeah, instead he voted for a racist and a rapist and a grifter, a con man, a narcissist, a compulsive liar. A cheapskate. An insurrectionist. Stream the inauguration. Fuck that shit. I mean, I won't even be awake for the inauguration. I'll be in bed. Be asleep at 12 p.m. Yeah. I'll be asleep at noon. I'll be going to bed at like 9 in the morning. I'll be going to bed at like 9 in the morning. Probably wake up at like 6 or 7 in the evening. I'm a night person. Hey, Julie. Back from any jobs? Not yet, but I didn't expect to hear back yet. Please shelter me from my boyfriend playing any political videos when I come over. I prefer the term partner. It's Hunter AOC or Lauren Boebert. It's a stupid question. Boebert's a fucking idiot. Give my permission to sleep until 12 p.m. Oh, I'm not sleeping until 12 p.m. I'm sleeping until like 6 or 7 p.m. Who's my second favorite pony? Tie. It's a tie. It's a tie between Rarity and Pinkie Pie. I can't I can't decide between those two. Very different. Very different ponies. But yeah, I cannot decide who I like more between Rarity and Pinkie Pie. They're both so great. I like Rarity more than Pinkie Pie. I appreciate what a drama queen she is. Time do you fall asleep? I don't know. Like I usually go to bed. I've been going to bed way too late, like 9, 9:30, 10. Which pony would win in a fight though? I mean, depends on the nature of the fight. Twilight Sparkle is the Twilight Sparkle's got the power. feel like Applejack can fight though. Yeah, maybe. She's definitely Applejack is definitely the physically strongest of the bunch. New A24 movie coming out about a killer unicorn. Like Applejack is physically the strongest. Rainbow Dash is fastest. She's got speed on her side. Pinkie Pie's got the advantage of being unpredictable. You know, she operates, but Pinkie Pie operates by like cartoon logic. So, you know, like an anvil drop on your head out of nowhere. So, you know, she's got that going for her. MLP cosplayers. I mean, I've got nothing against them. I weird to me. I find it weird, but I've got nothing against them. They're not hurting anyone generally. But yeah, Twilight Sparkle. Once she became like an alicorn, once she got like her wings and everything, became princess. You know, just the sheer raw magical power gives her an advantage in any fight. I think. Should they be two people in a horse costume instead of a humanized version? I mean, either are fine. You know, either option is good. It hurts you. What MLP cosplayers hurt you? I just pay no attention to their existence. I'm like, I just pay no attention to them. I'm not really part of the community or anything. I enjoyed the show, and that was about it. I was never part of the community. Female MLPer, furry, male MLPer. Fair. Yeah, Mark. We're talking about people who cosplay as My Little Pony characters. I have acid reflux. Made me throw up, and there's a whole piece of onions from over 6 hours ago in it. Recook them. And hello, Scapegoat. I want to rewatch, but I'm waiting to join Discord to watch with you. I mean, it's gonna be a few more months. It's gonna be a while before I rewatch My Little Pony Buttercup. Because like I still got a season and a half of Picard to watch, 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds to rewatch, 5 seasons of Lower Decks, 2 seasons of Prodigy, and those were long, like full seasons. So I've got yeah, I've still got the remainder of my Star Trek rewatch, and after that, I'm gonna have Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon's gonna be the next thing that I rewatch, and that'll take a while. The French toast frosted flakes on top of this stomach burger. Where'd they go? The other thing to remember, Buttercup, I mostly watch things at like 6:37 in the morning. Like, like when I'm rewatching stuff, like I'm like for my Star Trek rewatch, you know, 6:30 a.m. I put it on and watch 2 episodes. Bye, Mark. Oh, I'm gonna rewatch. Oh, I'll rewatch with you on Discord. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be like 7 a.m. That'll be rewatching Malachi because I'll be like rewatching like 2 episodes. Like it's gonna be like 2 episodes a day, 2 episodes a day that I watch. So yeah, it'll be like. I mean, it depends on when. Like for now, obviously, it's gonna depend on my new on once I get a new job. It's gonna depend on what my shift is, but the falling asleep TV, perfect background noise. A real man with money. Fun enough, Beetlejuice said. I have a bed. I do have a TV right next to my bed, but I never even turned it on. All right, a few minutes earlier than usual, but I am actually going to end the stream now. I'm going to get going for now. As usual, I will be back tomorrow. So, good night, everybody.